Are there any other safeguards that DSWD can undertake for your employees? At nakikita naman natin na nagtatakbuhan sila, naghahabol mula bangko, tapos may dadadalang cash, naka-backpack, sumasakay lang sa kung saan-saan mga taxi at saka nag-aangkas pa. Kaya meron akong hindi naintindihan. Ito yung tungkol sa targets and financial allocation for Sulu Province. I'm baffled by this setup.
Ma'am,
I can't understand the submission. Not entirely clear. One. Saan na ba to? Hindi ko maintindihan yung sa Sulu. Ano yung target and financial assistance? I think itinanong. Kasi dati BARM siya, di ba? Pero hanggang yun, nakatenga rin sa korte. It appears that there were two lawsuits that were filed urging that Sulu be restored to BARM. So I'm wondering.
Madam Chair, just for the record.
But nothing was submitted? Was something
Ma'am, it's
submitted?
a one-page submission that shows that shows the targets
ito,
and allocation
Sulu.
for Sulu
Tama,
alone.
physical targets for Sulu alone. Okay.
Yes. So in effect, what we're trying to say, Madam Chair, is nothing will change because allocated naman ho yung pera.
So you say nothing changes for Sulu?
Kasi I believe ang worry ni Senator Tolentino, paano na ang Sulu?
Correct.
So we said, given that the whole money is given to BARM, meron naman disaggregated per province. So we will just carve out the Sulu so that we can allocate that for Sulu.
All right. The tenure also of Senator Tulfo, have you submitted it to Senator Tulfo so that he's aware? Yes? Binigay mo na to? Yung request for additional positions?
Yes, Madam, what we did was we went ahead, I volunteered to engage DBM. So we did engage DBM and then we sent a copy to the Senate as well of our request to DBM. We had numerous
Kasi
meetings.
kayo yata sa gobyerno, pinakamalaki ang
hindi contract of service.
Contractual at JO.
Yes, ma'am.
So, kayo yung super endo violator.
Ma'am, so
Paano ba to? Ano ba sabi ng DBM? Can't we begin, assuming that we have a 3-year program, at least umpisahan naman natin marginally? I understand that meron na naidagdag, pero wala bang hirit pa? Baka pwedeng sumagot ang si Asik Pulido, Director Abad, and so on.
Yes, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, there's a continuing effort with DSWD in order to start the regularization, Madam Chair, of at least 4,000 to 5,000 po of the existing
Nakailan na
contractual
ba? May
positions.
45,000?
Ma'am, 4 to 5. 4 to 5.
Na-excite naman ako sa 45.
Hindi po. Well, Madam Chair, so far, from the last 5 tranches po.
Nakailan na from last year?
1,000, Madam Chair.
Ay, hindi po.
Teka.
Madam Chair, bali 16,000 na po yung naging from contract of service employees na i-convert na po to contractual position.
Right, that doesn't seem to be clear. Can we get DBM to submit exactly the numbers? Kasi they don't tally with the numbers of DSWD. Hindi maliwanag sa
Madam,
DSWD.
what I'm stating is yung sa amin, during my time, 6,135.
Ano yung 16,000 na sinasabi ni Asik Pulido?
Yun po yung total, Madam Chair. That
Mula, baka naman mula pa nung 19 kopong-kopong.
Madam Chair, bali yung total.
Mula nung last budget hearing lang. Mula nung,
that was correct.
Nung last
the
year
Secretary is
lang.
correct, Madam Chair. That's about 6,000.
6,135.
6,135. Madam Chair, for the record...
They have been converted from contractual or JO?
From COS, Madam Chair, to contractual positions. Contract of service, Madam Chair, to contractual positions.
JO to contractual?
Yes, yes.
O so hindi pa rin permanent?
Not yet, Madam Chair. So we are...
Kailan magiging permanent to?
Hopefully by this year, Madam Chair, we're looking at 4,000 to 5,000.
Yes.
We're coordinating with the DSWD through the Office of the Secretary.
Teka, this year doesn't have much left. You're talking about 2 months. Mahahabol mo yung 4,000 to 5,000 na yan? Na maging permanent?
Yes, Madam Chair. We're quite confident na kaya naman po habulin.
This year?
Best efforts. Yes, Madam Chair.
You have less than a quarter. Sure ka?
Best efforts po, Madam Chair. We're still awaiting po for the final
Maraming
proposal.
testigo, maraming nakikinig. Magiging permanent yung 4,000 to 5,000 sa loob ng taon ng 2024. Maningil kayo.
Madam Chair, I'll contextualize it and DBM can answer back. Ma'am, lahat to sa 4Ps. Ito yung 4Ps na pinag-uusapan natin kasi 'di ba wala hong regular employees, walang contractual employees doon. So ngayon, lahat 'yon sa 4Ps.
Right.
Now, meron pa kaming further submission based on what Senator Tulfo was saying, yung mga other social workers in the entire department
Right.
that are non-4Ps. We submitted to them a list of
Yes, understood. But it
Yeah.
doesn't matter as long as we're starting somewhere.
Yes.
Kasi wala na kayong ginawa kundi mag-violate ng endolo. Hindi man pwede yun.
Madam Chair, kung yun ho ang report ng DBM, we'll be more than happy to.
Yes,
We'll be very
if you
happy.
could share with us the numbers as per your listing versus DSWD. Hindi masyadong maliwanag sa sinabmit ninyo, Secretary Rex. Kung pwede, numero lang. Ang haba ng pinadali, parang essay writing contest.
Madam Chair, we'll submit now.
Numero lang po.
We'll submit now the new request namin sa DBM, a copy. We'll submit to you a
Yeah.
copy of it.
Yung maliwanag lang, kasi nahirapan kami. Ang dami-dami nito. Okay, I think going further, yung issue ng vehicles, you sent us the list of the vehicles that you have, but clearly there's no indication of what type of vehicles they are and where they are assigned. So alam naman natin na kulang talaga. Ano bang paraan? So I think, Secretary, in addition to just giving me the list of vehicles, which is not very relevant, in fact, siguro, ang mabigay ninyo sana sa amin, are there any other safeguards that DSWD can undertake for your employees? At nakikita naman natin na nagtatakbuhan sila, naghahabol mula bangko, tapos may dadadalang cash, naka-backpack, sumasakay lang sa kung saan-saan mga taxi at saka nag-aangkas pa, kaya nakaka-nervyos. Yes, Secretary.
Madam Chair, as mentioned in the last hearing, we know na tight fiscal space so we can't keep on buying cars. At saka may driver yan, may MOE yan. We've already worked with Land Bank on farming out yung cashiering function to
Yes,
them.
but remember, that's always an issue kasi may awas yung payer.
Ma'am, meron naman kaming administrative costs where we can
Kaya
charge
nga,
that.
can't you source that from there?
We can, ma'am.
The
That-
other problem, of course, is that very often these marginal communities are found far, far away from any land bank.
No, ma'am, apparently, what Land Bank is doing with its partners like USSC
Yeah,
is they will
USSC.
now go to the payout center. So amin na lang yung validation and social intake, sila na yung kahero. I just went there
I
last
think
week.
you can also make arrangements with the local jeep and other
We
local
do.
taxi facility.
Madam, we do. They are allowed to rent naman vehicles
no, but they're
naman.
renting on a one-to-one basis. Sana medyo pangkalahatan para mas safe naman yung ating mga empleyado. Nakaka-nervous, ang daming dalang cash eh.
That's well noted, ma'am. We'll look into a
Yeah, so
contract.
in
with them.
addition sana, kahit may land bank, at least meron na kayong suki, kumbaga, na merong arrangements with these transport companies. Kawawa naman eh. Lahat kami kinakabahan sa mga
Madam
batang
Chair,
namimigay eh.
we wanted to do that, but again, I'll work with DBM kasi may DBM circular rin on long-term rental arrangements. They only allow us 15 days. Then after 15 days, we'll have to request for
I think-
authority from them again.
Yes, can't you, no. Yes, yes, sorry, another matter. Yes,
Pero naman nangyayari kasi we wanna engage
no,
in a
what I'm
long...
trying to say is that can't you have a contract with the transport supplier?
Madam, the DBM circular
Para
prevents
at least
us...
may kasiguraduhan.
Ma'am, ang problema ko in DBM circular prevents us from engaging long-term. Only 15 days, then we have to seek approval from DBM for a long-term contract, no? Long-term.
Yes, given that it's an internal arrangement, you have a word with Secretary Amina.
I will, ma'am.
This is
I'll take notice
this
and
is
I'll work with
really,
her.
Becoming unnerving for millions and millions being carried on the backs of these poor JO some more.
Yes, ma'am.
JO na nakasakay pa ka sa kung saan, cash pa ang bit-bit, wala namang bantay, nakaka-nervous eh.
Ma'am, we will do that.
Yes, so perhaps, yeah, you just gave me a list of vehicles which is not helpful. Siguro you can tell me what you're doing also to make certain that the employees are safer, the JOs are online to becoming contractual and thereafter becoming permanent.